Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Do you notice anything different back here perhaps? I don't know if you guys are familiar, but last year when I started my channel, I did a holiday gift guide for beauty lovers. And it was such a success. Basically what I do is I figured out a way to disguise my horrible shopping addiction and buying all of these gift sets. I titled it a holiday gift guide. So basically, I buy all these presents for myself, I tell you all about them, and I recommend these products to you to purchase for the beauty lover in your life, which you and I both know is you. So last year it was really successful. And I thought that I would do it again this year, but I'm trying to do it so that it's very like personal taste specific. So today is Wednesday. I'm going to be posting a gift guide every Wednesday and it's going to be categorized. Today we're going to talk about palettes. Next Wednesday, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about stocking stuffers, or maybe we'll talk about lips, maybe we'll talk about skincare, I don't know. So I want to divide it into categories because not every beauty lover loves every beauty product. You know what I mean? So like for example, me, I'm not a big like mascara fan, or I'm not a big eyeliner fan. Those are kind of the items that I repurchase the same thing over and over and over and over again. So what I thought I would do is I would divide it into categories, let you know how much they cost, why I think they're a good gift, where you could find them. I'll list it in the description box like I always do. But the best thing about this is that I think I'm going to do 5 or 6 of these gift guides, 5 or 6. In one of those, I'm going to hide a secret grand prize, but there'll only be one winner. This is an amazing, magnificent, enormous gift. So you want to stay tuned. You want to make sure you watch your coffee break with me every Wednesday so that you guys can discover what the secret gift is and figure out all the details on how to enter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first one is going to come as no surprise to any of you guys, and that is the Vice 3 palette from Urban Decay. Now, this is one of those gifts that you would get probably someone that is like really into makeup, or that you know really, really well, because it's a little daunting or daring to give someone a palette with these colors if you don't know them very well, or you don't know their taste very well. Always make sure you keep that gift receipt, you know? But the reason I like this palette is because it's really great quality eyeshadow. It comes from a very reputable company. It comes with a fantastic double-ended brush. I don't like double-ended brushes, but these are really high quality brushes, and you could really complete a look with the eyeshadows and the brush in this palette. And the plus about it is that this year it came in a slimmer version, and it also comes with a little slip cover, or almost like a makeup bag to protect the case, or it even fits your iPad. So it's kind of one of those gifts that you really want for that one specific person. So really high quality. It comes from a great company. $60. It is limited edition. You could get it at Sephora or Ulta or the Urban Decay website. The other product is also from Urban Decay. This is the limited edition VIB exclusive for Sephora Vice palette. This palette was accidentally released on Sephora's website, I would say a month or 2 ago, but it will be coming out sometime soon. I wish I had a date for you. If I could find it, I will link it in the description box below, but it's going to be released again for all the VIBs. I know, I think initially it was released by accident, so it will be released again. So if you didn't get your chance, if you didn't get a chance to grab it, this will be your chance. This is a $59 palette, so it's only $1 cheaper. It's the thicker packaging from the original Vice palettes. It comes with almost the same identical brush as the Vice 3, but the colors are a little bit more different. The colors in here are a little bit more tame than most Vice palettes, but they are not organized in a user-friendly manner. If you guys remember, I told you guys that the Vice 3 was organized really nicely, where it's organized in neutrals, blues, and it's organized by quads. So I really like that about this palette. This palette, I feel like they made it a little bit I'm dropping stuff. I feel like they made it a while ago, and so it still had that like vice flare to it where all the shadows are just scattered across the palette. So again, this would be an option for someone that's a really big makeup junkie, makeup connoisseur. They know what they like. They're Urban Decay shadow junkies. It's a limited edition palette and it's exclusive to Sephora. So this is an even more fancy or special gift. You know what I mean? Because most people don't know about this palette. So showing up with a Vice palette that most people won't have will be like, okay, you're getting laid tonight. You know what I mean? I'm acting like if guys are watching my channel. So, that is the LTD or limited edition Vice palette. The other palette that I want to talk to you guys about, I actually just received in the mail a couple of days ago. I wasn't going to talk about it because I just bought it for myself because I love Smashbox eyeshadows. But the minute my finger hit one of those shadows, I was like, oh, my pandas need to know about this. This is the Smashbox On the Rocks Photo Op Eyeshadow Palette. Comes in a really pretty box. It has one of those little flyers inside, those little booklets with suggested eye looks. Every holiday season, Smashbox comes out with a monster-sized palette that just takes my breath away. Usually it has face products, usually like blush, highlight, bronzer, whatever. This one didn't, but I'm not complaining. The packaging, you can see it's a little holographic. Is that how you say it? Holographic? It has like a little flip up magnetized closure. And then it has a big mirror that I never use. And the eyeshadows are in here and they're labeled with one of those little inserts, which you don't really, you know, use. But you guys, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. You stare at this palette and you're like, Dani, there is nothing special about that palette. Like why is this a suggested gift? Okay. You have a neutral lover in your life, right? And that neutral lover, they love makeup, but they like to keep it classic, traditional, neutral. This is one of those eyeshadow palettes that's classic, traditional, neutral, and elegant with little pops of jewel tones. So if that classic, traditional beauty in your life wants to feel a little wild one night and add like a sapphire or like a garnet color, a beautiful amethyst, boom, they have it in this palette. And not to mention that the colors themselves are really good quality. It's one of those eyeshadows that, not the soft that an eyeshadow bully like me would crush to death. No, soft as in silky. It's one of those formulas where it's so soft, but it's not powdery. It doesn't crumble, it doesn't break apart. It's just, it almost feels like a cream shadow. Does that make sense at all to anybody? Because I feel like if I do this, you'll understand me better. So again, this is the Smashbox On the Rocks palette, and this is $42. I guess I should tell you have I been telling you the prices? I have, haven't I? Okay, so this one is $42, so it's a little bit on the pricey side, but you guys, it's so heavy. It feels like one of those like really luxe gifts, you know? Now let's talk about an Ulta exclusive, and this is from Tarte. Tarte every year, Tarte and Too Faced, I feel like they're almost the same company. Tarte and Too Faced every year release holiday products exclusive to Ulta and holiday products exclusive to Sephora. This is the Away We Go eyeshadow set, and it's exclusive to Ulta. It is a $48 set. Now, it comes in really pretty packaging. I mean, you could just stick a bow on it and you're good to go. It comes in a really beautiful box like this. I would totally keep this box. Look how beautiful it is. It almost looks like I'm matched. So it comes like this. Let me naked it up for you guys. Yeah, I said naked it up. It comes like this, and it's one of those sets that has the inserts, like the palette inserts. There are 4 sets. Each set comes with 4 eyeshadows and a blush. It comes with this holder. It's like a little compact holder to put whatever palette you want to use into. 3 lip glosses and a mascara. Now, I am a little bit, my personal taste, like if someone was getting me a gift, I'm not a big fan of little palettes like this that you have to insert into a container. But if you have someone in your life that travels, this could be very useful. If you have someone in your life that has limited space, this could be useful because this could be one of those things where you take out the palette, put it in the compact, this in the bathroom or in your vanity drawer, and then when you want to mix it up, go in and switch out the palettes of this set. So I really like that. I also like that it has 3 neutral lip options, but they're 3 different shades. You have like the pinkish berry, you have like the soft blush tone, and then you have the nude. And of course, everyone loves the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It's one of those great lengthening and volumizing mascaras, and you really can't go wrong with it. So I thought I would show you this because, like I said, we all have different people in our lives that like beauty products for certain reasons. So if you have that traveler or that limited space or that person that just simply loves natural products or neutral products, this is a really, really good option. I honestly can't wait to dive in because Tarte has some of the best high quality blushes that stay on all day. And I love that even though the eyeshadow colors look a little boring and neutral, they do offer a wide selection of finishes. So for example, this one here has 3 shimmery shades and then like a satin finish. And they're all different undertones. My favorite would obviously be this one because this is more of like a warm, neutral brown quad, but it has that like almost orangey camel colored for the transition that I wear. No matter what eyeshadow I'm using, I always reach for a color like this. So I really like this. I feel like it's a really well-rounded set. Now let's talk about the set that would wow someone, and this is the Too Faced Everything Nice. Too Faced comes out with this set every year, and every year I say, it looks exactly like the previous year, I'm not gonna buy it, and I end up getting it. So last year's was one of my favorites. I still use it. I really love it. It's high quality and it's a really, really great deal for the amount of stuff that you get. It's a fantastic deal. So it comes already like this in a really beautiful set. It's kind of one of those things where you stick a bow on it. So out of convenience, it's amazing. This year it's a little different because it does come with brushes. Last year's did not. So I feel like almost this year you're getting a plus, like an added bonus. It comes with the Better Than Sex Deluxe Size Mascara, which it also did come with last year. It's one of my favorite mascaras. I really enjoy it. Although I feel like the deluxe size is a little bit different than the full size. I prefer the full size version. It comes with a beautiful makeup bag. It's kind of rough because it has glitter stuck to it, so it's a little rough. I don't know, it's kind of flashy, so you kind of want to gauge if it's going to be something that your beauty lover would like, which we both know is you. So I really like it. I love how reflective it is. I love how festive it is. After all, it is the holidays, so you want bright, flashy, beautiful, glitzy, and glamorous colors, you know? And then the best part of the whole set is the actual palette. This palette is a little bit thicker than last year's. I would say about a third or even a half thickness thicker. You guys love my descriptions. So it's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit heavier, but this year's does come with brushes. So when you open up the palette, you just simply can't not smell that strong aroma of the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's just overwhelmingly delicious, amazing. You want to lick the palette, basically. So when you open it up, you see all 20 shades in the palette. They look very similar to last year's, but they really aren't. I promise you guys. Where is my palette? Oh, if it was within reach, I would show you guys. But it's similar, but it's not the same. This year's, honestly, I got this palette for one huge reason, and that's this color right here called Girly. You can't tell on camera, but it's the most beautiful brownish, turquoise, bluish duochrome of life, magnificence, amazing. Yes, this shadow right here. So you have these 20 eyeshadows, and then you have the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. You have 2 blushes in Papa Don't Preach and Sweet Pink, and then you have this inner light highlight, which if you're fair enough, it could be almost like a blush or even a blush topper. And then it has these 3 little brushes right here, which are really, really, really cute. We didn't have these last year, so this is almost like a plus. Last year, there was basically just a little cardboard insert and just wasted space right here. So I love that they added that personal touch this year. This palette retails for $56. So if you think about it, this is $56 and the Vice palettes are $59 and $60. The only difference is that this one has those face products and it doesn't have a mirror. The Vice palettes have like an enormous mirror on the inside. This one does not have a mirror, but you do get the mascara and the little bag that comes with it. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is for those beauties on a budget. You're like, all right, Dani, you're so fancy. You've just mentioned $50 makeup products right now. What about for those of us that are on a budget? I have an answer for you. And the answer is from LA Girl. LA Girl just recently launched these 4 palettes. You guys, when I got these palettes, I was like, you know, I'm a snob, what can I say? And I was like, oh, they're gonna suck. And that was almost like the same feeling that I got when I got the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette. I was like, oh, these are gonna suck. And they're really good. These are amazing palettes. So LA Girl just launched 4 palettes. They're mostly neutrals except for this crazy neon one. These are $10 palettes. They're reminiscent of the Naked palettes with how many colors they have and the way that they're laid out. So this is what the neon palette looks like. And the colors aren't chalky. They're really pigmented and soft, which is very surprising for such an affordable brand. I really, really like that. Then they have the smoky set, and the smoky set I thought I wasn't going to like because I was like, usually smoky palettes are cool toned and they make me look like I just crawled out of a grave. And these have half warm and half cool toned smoky shades. So how cool is that? It's almost like they thought about everything. Then they have the nudes, which is reminiscent of the Naked palettes, like I told you guys, in color and in layout. Do you see that? And all of the palettes have a combination of mattes, shimmers, and metallics. So that's a really big plus. And then the last one is called Ultra, which I don't know where they got the name from, but it's all purpley shades. They're all like purpley rosy tones. Again, these are $9.99, I believe, so they're $10 palettes. Really soft and buttery, really creamy. If you want to see a separate video on these, maybe a tutorial or a swatch video, let me know, or I could post a picture maybe on Instagram so you guys can get a better feel of these palettes, but I've really been liking these. So that is it for the very first holiday gift guide for beauty lovers, palette edition. I'd really love to know your thoughts, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said before, there will be one secret giveaway hidden in one of these videos that I post. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled so that you don't miss it. It's a really important, really big, really nice giveaway, and it's my way of saying happy holidays to you guys and thank you for always tuning in and supporting me. So make sure that you stay focused during this video. Do not let me distract you by all this glitz and glamour and present talk. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, if you guys found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!